Sending it down. The flawless crystals you procured for us are to retain their elemental purity during the sharpening process. A very specific set of abrasive substances will be required. Well, I say substances, but one might just, as we call them, one substance, namely ether sand, which has 4 elementally expected varieties. Alas, ether sand is neither common nor cheap. Indeed, it is not unusual for the abrasive to exceed the value of precious stones it is to polish. Given the variety of the materials in question, the Goldsmiths Guild in Yilda seemed like the likest place to purchase the quantity we required. When I contacted Guildmaster, however, I was informed that no ether sand was currently available, though I requested that the word be sent as soon as new stock came in. I have yet to receive aught but apologies. I should mention at this point that I placed orders on some time before you procure the flawless crystals. I am well aware that acquiring ether sand is no small feat, of course, and I am not an impatient man. But I fear the more we delay our investigations, the greater risk that the tower's secrets may fall into the hands of other, less savory parties. That is why I wish to entrust you with the payment for our purchase, and send you to speak directly with Guildmaster Serendipity. Mayhap the presence of such a distinguished personage will spur the guild into action. In any event, it is my hope that when next we meet, you will have found at least one of 4 varieties of ether sand we require. You want me to go to Hilda? To hurry up Serendipity? How dare you, man. How dare you. Hey DP, I'm here, sorry. Some douchebag wants me to talk to you. Ah, Master Lucen, welcome, welcome. What brings you here, if I may ask? Money. You're here on behalf of the Sons of Saint Koinak. What fortune timing. I was just about to contact Master Rembros with the news that we finally managed to acquire the quantity of fire-aspected ether sand. I'm afraid it may be some time before we can supply the other 3 varieties, but you are welcome to settle accounts for which we have now. Pray speak with Jermine over... Oh, I do beg your pardon, it seems she is assisting another customer. Come on, there must be something you can do. Without that sand, we'll have to rethink our whole design. I sympathize with your plight, sir, but as I explained to the ether sand in question is already spoken for. If you'd like to reserve the next shipment, then I would be happy to accept the funds you've offered as partial payment. Partial? Are you saying it's not enough? I am already stretching our research budget as it is. I suppose a man can do without a midday meal for a year or 2. You say, it's been too long. What brings you here then? Got your eye on something expensive, have you? Well now, that is quite a money pouch. The sound of so many guild clinking together is strangely satisfying, is it not? Calming, and yet invigorating at the same time. Oh no, you're here for the blooming ether sand, aren't you? Yeah, bro. Well, I can't deny the elegant civilization is the subject of worth researching. The chief said he was looking into something big, but we never thought to ask him that. What? Waj and I have been too busy tinkering a new airship design to think of much else, see? Well, I say tinkering, wrestling would be more like it. Still, after much wringing in hands and gnashing of teeth, we've managed to put together a prototype crystal-powered propulsion system. We got the idea for it when we heard of how you lot had used corrupted crystal on board of the Enterprise. As a matter of fact, anyway, to cut a long story short, our design calls for 4 varieties of ether sand. And that's why I can't just relinquish my claim on this patch here, even for you, lad. How are we meant to usher in a brave new age of technological innovation, if not by technology innovating, eh? While I hesitate to interrupt such an impassionate speech, duty compels me to point out that this gentleman is a representative of the organization that reserved the ether sand in question. To mention nothing of the fact that his purse is considerably larger than yours. Oh, it is like that, is it? Yeah. Sorry, dude. Alright. This batch is yours. I'll let you have it. But if you're going to take my sand, it is only fair that you grant me a hold in this project of yours. I'll take that as a yes. It's not every day you get a chance to experiment with the wonders of the ancients. With any luck, they will inspire me to think up another technological innovation or two. I don't owe you anything, but I like you, so let's go. Why not? Now then, from what you've told me, I'm guessing you'll be needing the other 3 varieties of elemental aspected ether scent as well, right? Then rather than sitting on your rump waiting for a shipment may never come, I reckon your time would be better to spend looking for the stuff yourself. And it just happens that I know a good place to start. There is said to be a peddler in Northern Talon who, very occasionally, handles the earth-aspected variety of ether scent. Wedge is the process of confirming the rumor as you speak. I know what you're thinking. When did my timid little friend decide that he didn't need me to hold his hand anymore? The answer being, just the other day. Seems he's been inspired by a certain adventure heroic example. I thought he was joking when he volunteered to go Stalin without me. I just hope he manages to stay out of trouble. Head out to Blue Fog and you should find him poking about his new bodyguard. Did I not mention her? Aye, Wedge thought it might be wise for hiring an adventurer to accompany him, just in case your heroic example turned out to be less inspired than he first thought. Blue Fog, we can go there. So he has a bodyguard now, that little sucker. And it's a she, so far as I read. Now who are you, my lady? It's one of those orcs. Save your greetings if you're looking for a hired blade, then you'll have to look elsewhere. After the day I've had, I've only company craves a squat, silent type. The type that has a handle and holds no less than a pint of ale. You wish to hear my tale? I warn you, 'tis no steering epic. But, as you ask, my employer, a Lalafellan lad, wished to pay a visit to a peddler who deals in some manners of special sand. I forget what it is called, but 'tis apparently worth a small fortune. Anyway, when we arrived, the man claimed his stock has been stolen by bandits. Determined not to return empty-handed, he crept into the bandit stronghold and set about locating the stolen goods. Long story short, alarms were raised, rogues were awoken, and we fled in a blind panic. I was separated from my employer in the confusion and I've not seen him since. Oh, a friend of yours, is he? Then you're best prepared for the worst. 'Tis just possible the poor sod may yet be lost in the old Almagina Mithril mine, but I fear the bandits will have caught him by now. The little guy really can't stay out of trouble, can he? It's kinda comic. Here we go. Saving his ass again. No problem. We can save him. Now, where are you? You should be around here. Maybe you're inside something? Maybe you're hidden somewhere? Not here? This guy aggroed on me? Oh. Where would that guy be? It shouldn't be too hard to find a little one. Oh, no? No, that's not it. I think he's inside there. Yeah, pretty much. Yo, Wedge. In trouble again, friend. How could I be so stupid? You sneak into a bandit's lair. It is just not the sort of thing I do. And now I'm going to die for it. No, I just need to calm down. I can do this. I can be brave. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to walk out of here. Here we go. Yeah. I'm sorry. Please don't kill me. Promise. I'll leave you and never come back. What's up, man? Real say, is it really you? But how did you find me? Can you smell fear? Actually, ignore that smell. I expect you are wondering why I'm here. Well, I was just in the process of retrieving some stolen ether sand, which Biggs and I need for our research. As it happens, it was, I concede, perhaps a touch foolish and very nearly fatal, but I did succeed in snatching the stuff before my bodyguards ran away and several dozen bandits came peeling after me with knives and axes and what looked very much like a plank with a rust nail in it. Anyway, the important thing is that the stolen ether sand is right here in my oh dear. It must have fallen out when I was taking an evasive maneuver. It seems I won't be leaving this infernal place for a while yet. You will find the ether sand in my stead? Yes, and I'll take it for me. Oh, thank the gods, you're a true friend, Ryusei. I hope the search doesn't prove too troublesome. The bandits don't seem to care much for visitors. Yep, I'm gonna find it for you, don't worry. I mean, yep. For someone. I'm gonna find it. Period. Oh, come on. Alright, the Earth Cradle Ether Sand, of course, it takes a whole fucking 10 seconds for me to get it. After all, it's a sack. It's supposed to be hard to pick it up and lift. Fuck you. Alright, you loony. Just die already. There you go, Edge. Ryusei, have you had any luck locating the ether sand? Yes, that is it. I must return to the workshop at once and tell Biggs the wonderful news. Well, what's that? You're also on a mission to collect ether sand. You're working with the chief. A treasure trove of elegant knowledge, you say. I see. Then you should really be the one to have this. Biggs and I are far from exhausting all possible avenues of airship innovation, but it sounds as if your problem can be solved by any other means. An expedition of yours sounds jolly interesting. This expedition of yours sounds jolly interesting, I must say. I'm half inclined to join it. In fact, I think I will. Any venture worth the chief's time must be worth a look. Right. I'm more than ready to leave this awful place behind, and you should return to Mordona with the ether sand before there are any more little mishaps. Be sure to keep close eye on your pockets, Ryusei. I'm not you, bro. Relax. I'm gonna get this the right place. For sure. Ah, Ryusei, you have returned. I take from your presence that you were successful in procuring us some ether sand. Tell me, which variety did you find? Your face. I see, 2 varieties. Well, that is 2 more than I could reasonably be expected, and 2 less than I had hoped you would say. Forgive my flippancy. You have done well, truly. If all goes to plan, we no longer fear death by fire or earth. Master Garland, if you would be so kind as to prepare the relevant crystals. I shall set to work immediately. Truth be told, I've been looking forward to this. One does not encounter materials like this every day. Speaking of which, how in the 7 hells did you find them? Mistake me not, old friend. I know only too well how capable you are, but ether sand isn't something you simply find gathering dust in the back of a merchant's rare gem cabinet. Ah, you're friends, man. You had helped Biggs and you You had help from Biggs and Wedge? Well, technically from neither of them. Like, Biggs literally didn't do anything, and Wedge, I had to save him. But yeah. Huh. Trust them to design a revolutionary new engine for the moment I turn my back. How's a genius meant to rest on his laurels when his employees are so damnably inventive, eh? And now they're determined to join us, are they? Typical. I jest, of course. It will be good to have them around. Still, as a matter of professional pride, let's endeavor to procure the 2 remaining varieties of ether sands before they arrive, shall we? Tell me, Rum Bros, have we any information where the water and wind expected types might be hiding? Not as of yet, but I have made certain arrangements. We shall soon see my efforts have borne fruit. Forgive me for observing, but you seem less than enthusiastic about the prospect. If there is a complication, I'd rather discuss it now than risk jeopardizing the expedition. Yeah, mayhaps an explanation is in order, but first let us savor the preliminary victory that Ryusei has won for our cause, if only for a moment. Alright, give me the money then. 500 gil? Go to hell.